Welcome to this week's What to Watch For, presented by CJ Wilson Mazda, alongside insider Adam Serrano, Joe Tutino. Here we're coming to you from Stump Up Center, where the Galaxy just wrapped up their training session. Next stop for the Galaxy is at FC Dallas. The Galaxy have won 3 straight. They're unbeaten in their last 10 and continue to make that run for the Supporter Shield.
Really peaking at the right time, something that we've seen Galaxy teams do over the last several years, something that's helped keep them in contention for playoff spots and for MLS Cups. And this Galaxy team is facing a huge test against FC Dallas. You know, all the attention is on those games against the Seattle Sounders, and rightfully so for the Supporter Shield. This is a major test going away to Dallas and see how this team handles.
Yeah, let's talk about the problems first. No Robbie Keane for this match. Landon Donovan will return after the U.S. national team match, and we're still at this point up in the air on whether Omar Gonzalez will be available.
Yeah, no Marcelo Sarvas either due to
right.
yellow card accumulation, so you're going to see a lot of players have to step up. You know, you look at a guy like Alan Gordon, who's been fantastic off the bench, 5 goals since he joined from the Earthquakes. Stefan Ishizaki's done well off the bench as well, and he'd probably slide in there for Marcelo, and you still don't know what you're going to see from the defense, but you know, you're seeing some good signs. Dan Gargan seems ready. James Riley performed well for Robbie Rogers, who's probably still a week away or so, but you know, the Galaxy are going to have to deal with some issues, but Bruce Arena has said he wanted to have depth in this team this season. He's had that this year, and now you got to see it get tested against Dallas.
It certainly has showed in a positive way for the LA Galaxy. Now, FC Dallas, they're going to be missing some players as well.
Yeah, they'll be without Blas Perez, it seems. They'll also be without Watson. You know, there's still some injury issues with guys like Diaz. So you could see a squad that might look a little bit different than the Dallas team that came here and gave the Galaxy a real test. But, you know, when you have teams like that, you're a little bit of unknowns. It's going to be hard for Bruce Arena to have to adjust to that. But, you know, you're going to have to.
The importance of this one, Dallas needs to win against the Galaxy, and they're in the playoffs. They'll get some help maybe along the way on the weekend, but this is the Sunday game, so we'll say Dallas needs a win to get in. For the Galaxy, they need a win if they want to make sure they get that Supporter Shield, and of course they have home and home with Seattle looming.
Yeah, they have to get this one. I think this is a big statement game for this Galaxy team. They want to show that they're going to go into that Seattle match, you know, firing on all cylinders, and I think going away to Dallas has been something that's kind of caused them some troubles a little bit. You know, it's a hard place to play. It's usually pretty warm. Dallas is a really tricky team, so I think that if you get a good result against Dallas, you really make a statement and say, hey, Seattle, we're coming for you. We want that Supporter Shield.
Knowing that Robbie Keane won't be there, Landon Donovan will have played at least 30 minutes for the U.S. national team. What do you want to see in terms of players stepping up?
Huge game for Gyasi Zardes. I told him just right outside this training session, you know, he's going to have to step up, and he said, you know, he's going to have to man that responsibility. You know, Gyasi Zardes has been fantastic this entire season, but now he's not going to have Robbie Keane. He's going to have a Landon that might have a little bit of wear on his tires, but Gyasi Zardes has to step up for this game, and also Alan Gordon. He's been such a great asset. You know, the team plays a bit more direct when he's on the field, but he's going to have to step up as well.
Another player I think you want to throw out there is Badja Husidic, because if Ishizaki gets the start, most likely he's on the wing. Husidic goes into that Sarvas position.
Yeah, you know, it's a little bit different when you don't have a guy like Sarvas because he covers so much ground, but Husidic is a great passer, and I think that'll help him get a little bit forward. And you might see Juninho might maybe slurp up a little bit. You saw him do that sometimes against Toronto. You know, he had that great shot that almost went in. You know, vintage Juninho right there. But I think that when you have the midfield without Sarvas, it's going to change a little bit. Maybe become more direct, which could help a guy like Gordon maybe get in the score sheet.
We're off to Big D this week with a game against FC Dallas. That's this week's What to Watch For Adam Serrano, Joe Tutino. Thank you for watching us here at LAGalaxy.com.